could lull the sirens with those voices, but that's enough for now.
Alright, welcome back, and today we are going to continue our adventure with Assassin's Creed Odyssey. We are 77 hours in that Petrified station, probably 87 in total, and we are going to carry on where we left off yesterday and go to meet our real father. The mission, the quest is called A Family's Legacy. Our first steps is to find information about our real father. He was last known position in the volcanic island, which is where we are going. He was doing research in the caldera of fate on the island of Thera, and he had a camp set up among the Minoan ruins. There we go. So that's where we know, and this is where we're going to go. Now, this is an important part of the Kassandra story we're going to explore. Simply because we know the fate related to Alexios and her mother. Now, if you look back a couple of sessions back, you know that we have reached nearing the end of the last chapter of the game, of the main story arc. We still have to confront Alexios at this point, so I'm hoping to maybe reconnect with Kassandra's father and give her a little bit of closure from a family perspective, and knowing that maybe not all is lost for her, and she might, you know, be able to reconnect with her legitimate dad, who wasn't the Wolf of Sparta. So they will have a lot of things to share. I'm expecting some nice revelation. I'm expecting maybe a bit of confrontation as well, but that should be an emotional session for Kassandra, and something we can you know, enjoy together as part of the character development of our protagonists. Here we go. So A Family's Legacy. We are level 43, and we are going to investigate the land. The land of a father, I guess? Or where he lives anyway. Let's have a look. Pedestrian, here we go, a beautiful place. Now, let's look at what it means for Kassandra, right? She comes to find her father. Now we arrive on this land of ruins. A little bit empty, it's not like a port when you have civilians. We don't really know what is happening here or what happened.
Not what I expected.
Exactly, and it feels like it's a place that I've seen better days. It's a place in desolation. So what does it mean about her dad? How does it kind of align thematically?
There's the camp.
We will see. Oh, there's a little something happening here. Some kind of mirrors operating with like reflection of the sun, stuff like that. Don't know what's going on here. We're going to go for the... Ah, I'm curious. Bear with me. It's interesting. Aha, we do have a mirror here. We have a mirror. Sets of mirrors.
Never saw what hit him.
Okay, so that's interesting. I'm pretty sure we can... I think the sun will be able to hit in the right direction when we need it, otherwise what's the point of the mirrors? But yeah, okay, that's interesting. Okay, I'm glad we stopped by. Now this is something I really like the set right now. I think it's a beautiful scenario. We do have a... Okay, yeah, that's the one thing. There we go. All the mirrors. That's interesting. It's going to be a bit of a puzzle, isn't it? It's going to be a puzzle to open, I think, the triangle door that is under that arc here. It has to be that. But for now we don't know, we don't have the instructions, we're not going to speculate. We're going to investigate, and once we know a little bit more what is happening, I think this should be opening the door that is on the side of that cliff. There we go. Now, obviously it's going to be a guarded place. Because all the best places are guarded.
These ruins look old. I wonder who built them and when.
The forge
What
of
are
the
those
world.
towers?
The volcanic island. Oh, okay. Now let's... There's a few snakes, huh? Oof. Okay. I should do it, and... There we go. Just to let the sun come through a little bit. For when it will be needed. I do have an escape route here with the rope, so it's good. It's good to know. There's a bit of a have a Puma? Okay. Okay, no problem. Doing good. Bit of loot. Bit of loot.
Nothing but that tablet. I wonder what it says.
So while
the light beams are the key.
while continuing my research on the Mio and runes, I found writing that spoke of a doorway. After some translation, it appears that the reflective mirrors I found are part of the mechanism. I aligned the mirrors, and when I went back into the ruins, I found a path that led deeper on the ground. At the very bottom of the cave, I found an entrance to somewhere else. Tomorrow, I shall open the door and see what's inside. There we go. A bit of a mystery. That's good. I like it. So that's the door over there that we will have to open via the use of the mirror, I think. Unless, no, we can open the door now. Okay. Okay.
It's locked.
Here we go.
I should check the tablet again.
Exactly. I don't know where this is going. Kassandra. So we're going to get rid of those guys first. Or maybe they just okay. So basically a lot of wildlife than anything else. We do have mirrors. Let's have a look around. Make sure we don't overlook anything. Beautiful ruins, huh? Really nice. Really nicely designed. Okay, so I'm expecting a little bit more. Possibly snakes and other kind of little things like this. We'll go as we we'll explore as we go along. I'm just gonna look down at the question mark that was on the left side here, so a bit more of an idea about the what's. Let me check the map a quick second. Okay. Oh, I see, right. Ooh. Okay. So there was nothing much in the sea itself, it was more... I think it's underneath it. I think it's gonna be an undercover. Yeah, this is... okay, cool. Alright, let's try to fix the... let's try to see the puzzle. See where this leads us. So let's start with the one we know. So look at this. Tac is kind of a variating here. So let's break this.
It's aligned.
And now this is going through this. Okay, so it's going in that direction. Oh, I like it. It's a cool puzzle. Here. Boom. Perfect, perfect little parkour. Make sure I don't forget to mention this. This is going down. And we need to push this away. Uh-huh. Let's have a look here. Let's see what we're dealing with. The idea is to... that will reflect right in, so...
This looks to be in the right position.
Thank you, Kassandra. But then what? Okay, same here. Let's move this stuff around. Not really check this out. Okay. So
Something's in the way.
yeah. Push this away for now, we'll see. We'll see what is. So what's the idea here? Because it's coming here. It has to reflect somehow around here. Mind you, it has to reflect down as well, so this is the one that goes down to the... Yeah, that's the one that goes down to the beam. Okay, got you.
Won't budge.
Okay. So the light needs to go down. That's your puzzle. Oh, you can't... Oh, what? You can't move it, bro? Aha. Okay. No problem. So basically we need to move this. Okay, no problem. I got this. Let's move these down. Okay, cool.
Something's blocking this.
No. Obviously I can't do that. So maybe a little bit more. Thank you. Oh. I shook myself. Come on, Cassie. Okay. And now, boom.
There. That should work. Now, to try the door.
The light goes back here. Nice, it's pretty cool. So that comes back here, boom boom. Reflection in both sides. And that illuminates the triangle. Yeah, here we go. Okay, the volcanic island. Let's see if we...
Finally.
Aha!
Find what lies within.
Ooh. Let's have a look. Exciting. Exploration of the area. We need to find our father. So that is the next step. Oh, leap of faith again. Oh, what can you do, huh? Boom. Okay, Kassandra, well done. Ooh, that's amazing. Okay.
Why would my father be here?
That's a good question. What does he know? What has he found? Ah, beautiful. I mean, how ironic would that be? You know what I mean? It's like, say, oh, that's him, and he's just like, that skeleton just lying on the ground, just like after all this. Hey, we don't know. At this point, everything's possible. So... I really like the light and the design of this too. The kind of phosphorescent mushrooms and the difference of the kind of cold light, the blue light, and the red that waits for us on top of the growth red. That's pretty good. Okay, he's gonna get out. Ooh, some volcanic activity.
I should watch my step.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to do that choice. Let's keep up. Yeah, well done. Have a rope. There we go. A bit of progression through the lava. And ooh, we're going down, further down. Okay. Nice. No turning back. Ooh, let's see. Let's see what we have here. No turning back. Let's find out. Ooh. More lava. Okay. We can do this. We can do this. I think that's the way to go. Although I might go sideway here. A bit of an idea of the layout. It's always good. Can avoid this entire segment. Oh, come back. Ooh, that's not any good. Here we go. We're just a little bit of ore again, nothing too amazing. Okay, we're good. So yeah, I don't know why anybody will go through the middle, but yeah, we find our way around once again. Really good. Back to something a lot cooler. It's a little bit of metal, a little bit of ore. Ooh, the gateway to the lost city. Oh, beautiful. Okay. The lost city. Now, what could be the lost city in Greek mythology?
Time to take a dive.
Could this be Atlantid? Like to take a dive? Why would you dive? I mean, what? Okay, well, here we go. I couldn't see the swimming pool. I couldn't identify the I couldn't identify the water from above. It's a little bit too dark for me. Okay, so I mean, this is it, right? I mean, there's nothing else. Oh,
This
wow.
place is huge.
Amazing. Whoa! You give the chills a little bit.
Hello?
That is monumental. I mean, this scale is amazing.
Icaros!
Ah.
Traitor.
Greetings, Kassandra. Welcome to Atlantis.
Yay!
Atlantis? Impossible. I thought it was just a myth.
There are many secrets in this world that are hidden behind myth and legend.
And who are you?
My name is Pythagoras. I'm your father.
Whoa.
Pythagoras. That doesn't make any sense. He died decades ago.
Yes, almost a century if memory serves. And yet, here I am, standing before you.
And Icarus is...
My oldest and dearest friend. I sent him to watch over you. And now, here you are.
Oh. We're going from
Irini,
here.
my mother, she sent me here to find you.
Mirini, she sent you here because she knew this was your destiny.
My destiny?
There's more at stake than any one mind can comprehend.
Why was I sent here? What's my role in all of this? I want answers.
There is knowledge in this place. Powerful knowledge. In the wrong hands, its secrets could bring about the downfall of humanity. We cannot allow others to discover this place. We must find a way to seal it from the world forever.
I don't understand any of this. I'm a warrior, not a scholar.
We all have a purpose, Kassandra. Yours was to help me protect the secrets of Atlantis.
You're right. We must save the Greek world from itself.
Above all things, trust yourself. You're capable of greatness.
I'll do my best.
The answers I seek are behind these mechanisms. They are sealed, and the artifacts to open them are missing.
So, I need to find the artifacts and return them to Atlantis.
I've collected information that hints at where these artifacts may be located. However, they are incredibly powerful. They corrupt the minds of lesser people and possess a will to defend themselves.
I'll bring them back. But I still have questions for you.
And I have answers. For now, though, take this. It's part of a key to access an artifact that is hidden in Viotia. I have an ally trying to find the second half as we speak.
Okay. Birthright trophy! Okay. Well, here we go. We're gonna have to help our father to seal the gate to the Atlantis, I guess. That will be the aim, finding a series of magical artifacts. That will that's a different way to go. Different loading screen as well. So it's gonna be another fetch quest for a variety of items. I'm not sure what they look like or what they are. No!
Thera! We found Atlantis!
Atlantis? Let me check your vitals. You're delirious.
We've been searching for an Isu artifact with reality-bending powers, and this bothers you?
Pythagoras was born around 570 BCE. That would make the man in that cave nearly 150 years old. What could possibly be keeping him alive?
The staff of Hermes Trismegistus.
Mrs. San, you were right. I'll help you pack up the gear.
Thanks. Let's roll out.
Wow. That didn't happen for like, I don't know, 40 hours? That's pretty good. Okay, so we're back to normal days with the team, and yeah, okay. Interesting. We still have, we're still upgrading the Spear of Leonidas that will give Kassandra greater power, but it's good to be in and out of the simulation. Unexpected as well, and it feels like it's gonna be there will be a new arc to that story, so it does tie in pretty well with the family thread. In a way, I think it's great we're doing this now, instead of like doing this before the confrontation with the Emerge, etc. We might even get really good upgrade for Kassandra as we're going through that mission, so yeah, we might just kind of counterbalance a little bit of the fated destiny of Kassandra and her family. We'll see.
I've reached the coordinates. The series of caves we detected should be right under me. My equipment's ready. Preparing to dive.
Layla, you have no idea what's down there. There could be sharks.
I prefer that to Templars.
We'll keep an eye out for Abstergo. Good luck, Layla.
Thanks. I'm heading down now. There has to be a way in. I'll find it. There!
Okay.
That must be the way in.
Nah, so it will be
Are you all
sealed
still
though.
reading me? It's awfully quiet on comms.
We hear you, Layla.
Thanks. It's just so silent down here.
You're not alone, Layla. We're monitoring your progress. You're doing fine. Yeah, we're here if you need us.
Said there's something sitting at the desk.
Well, I don't have to be on a boat to be useful. I have loads of information on ancient Greece. Did you know that at Zakros, the Minoans built a graveyard so huge it was known as the Ravine of the Dead?
Can we please not talk about death?
Elena, promise me that if I die down here, you'll rename this place the Caves of the Dead.
I'm on it.
People!
Okay. That's scary. That could have been the volcano actually, maybe some aspects of like volcanic activity anyways. Here we go. Reaching surface. And this time it's not lit. You don't have any kind of, I would say, magical activities. Okay, I should do that too, no problem.
I'm gonna miss the London loft. I really like the view.
Miss it? Why can't you go back?
Didn't you read Kyoshi's report? Abstergo's already swept through it. It's compromised.
No, I've been busy researching Thera. Kiyoshi, are you alright?
Of course. After clearing out the last of her gear, I observed the infiltration from a distance.
Did they pick up the present I left?
Yes, they found the USB key you dropped under the desk. Nice tactic.
No one at Abstergo will be stupid enough to stick that in a computer.
They don't have to. It's a shell holding one of my special RFID transmitters. Get it anywhere near a workstation, like, say, in the head of security's office, and boom.
Impressive.
All in a day's hack. Wow! It's more elaborate than I could have imagined.
So, the pathway on the cave now, kind of underwater cave. The pathway was mostly guided with the phosphorescent squids or like fish. That's a good idea to catch the players' interest and to intuitively guide them through the maze that is that particular cave. So that's a technique you can see in many different games. Naughty Dog is doing it a lot with white edges or yellow lights or kind of like highly contrasted elements that kind of call for your attention and intuitively guide you there. Now I'm gonna say the entire dialogue playing here, I understand why it's there in terms of narrative and a little bit of indication of the social dynamics of this character, but that wasn't the right. I find that wasn't the right moment to play it. because you are so focused on trying to find a way around that you will miss on the information of that dialogue. I could pretty much know details of that conversation because I was trying to find my way and maybe even hoping she doesn't run out of oxygen. No, that she has an oxygen level to monitor, but it was a little bit too much of intention and detail retention at the same time, and sometimes
how did they build all this?
you need to make a
I
choice
want to pay for an Isu
around
toolbox.
this. You can't have both read at the same time. It's a little bit too demanding if you want players to actually retain part of that conversation or really kind of know the details. Just a thought. Ooh, the water is going down now.
This is different from Egypt. Some aesthetic elements in common, but...
Now what? Have we failed or have we succeeded? I think we succeeded to probably close it at some point, but it feels that... I don't know. Let's see.
I should get out of this diving suit before I start exploring.
Okay.
It's real. I made it. Layla to Altair 2? I'm in. Do you have visuals?
Yes. By the gods, Layla, it's Atlantis.
How are you feeling? Any nausea from the pressure change?
No, I'm fine. These rooms are... amazing.
Ooh, what's going on over there?
Think, Layla, think. There must be a way. Something has to power up this place. I'm re-entering the Animus. I need Kassandra to show me how she got farther inside.
Okay. Okay. Sure. Okay. Okay. If the answer to that segment is to come back to Kassandra to figure it out, I don't know if it really served the narrative or further the story. This is just dropping a little bit on the flat side simply because it doesn't contribute to anything in particular. I kind of throw the ball back to Kassandra. The only thing that
These pieces fit together perfectly. This must be the key.
The only thing that we know that is that the you know, our alter ego is in the room. That's it. That's it. And in a way, I think they needed to place that other character in that space for a reason that we will see a little bit further down, or I don't know, get her to catch up a little bit with that particular location. It felt like, okay, well, oh, that's beautiful, that's mysterious, let's come back to Kassandra, where we were with Kassandra in the first place. So it didn't really kind of highly contribute. That scene didn't highly contribute. I think it's a little bit convenient from maybe a writing perspective.
I know there's not much time, but I need answers.
I imagine you have many questions.
I have questions about my family.
The sentimental and emotional connections formed between people have always irked me. I knew Myrrine would fail to stay detached.
Why did you come here and leave my mother and me in Sparta?
I was never going to raise you. Our duty was to continue our ancient bloodline and ensure there was someone strong enough to do what was necessary when the time came.
You could have brought us here with you.
And you would have been unprepared.
If you've been here all these years, how did you meet my mother?
We're both descendants of the people who built this place, just like you. We knew that we had an obligation to preserve our lineage.
That's when you agreed to make me.
In a manner of speaking, yes.
Why is the cult hunting our family?
It is our family's destiny to control the power in this place. In our blood lies the key to unlocking the secrets of Atlantis.
So they want our blood?
You have a destiny, my child, to destroy the cult and their influence on the Greek world. You threaten everything they have striven for, because you have the power to oppose them.
They've tried to destroy me and failed. And they'll never control me. That's all I wanted to know. I want to know more about Atlantis and your work.
There isn't enough time for me to explain even a fraction of what I have learned here. All I can offer for now is a hint of enlightenment.
You call it Atlantis, but what exactly is this place?
I believe it was a city long ago. A place where beings of great knowledge and power lived before humankind had built even its first primitive settlements. It was perhaps some kind of library where the Ancient Ones stored information.
Oh, this place is like a tomb. How did you live down here, and for so long?
This artifact, like your spear, possesses incredible power. It has given me life, so that I may continue to learn from this place.
What have you been studying here?
Everything. The first civilization's history, their culture, their science. With it, we can change humanity's destiny and usher in an age of enlightenment.
Destiny is something only the gods can alter.
They were gods, living, breathing gods.
I've heard enough. What do I do with the artifacts?
Just place them in their corresponding steles, and the path to answers will illuminate.
I should go.
Yes, there is much to do. Bring back the artifacts quickly. The longer we wait, the greater the risk of Atlantis being discovered.
Alright, so that ties up with the sci-fi plot of the AC franchise and the presence of these beings on Earth that might have created Atlantis in the first place. I like it. I think it makes good sense, actually. It makes, from a kind of mythological perspective.
Above the cloud with its shadow is the star with its light.
It does make sense. I think it's a bit better managed than in Valhalla, or for what I remember of Assassin's Creed Origin as well. I like the fact they were seen as gods, and that could tie it up very well with the mythos of Greek culture. Okay.
And here you're supposed to listen and be impressed by the precursor monument around you. They want to make sure you remembered this island, no matter how often it was renamed. Thera, Callista, Atlantis.
Okay, mystery. Intriguing.
At least one of the worst influences is gone in my present anyway. Juno's power was immense. I never would have been able to transmit these recordings if she was still here.
It's rather strange.
It was supposed to be a reference point for simulating new universes. But how can they make a better future if they won't acknowledge their past mistakes?
No?
The precursors were proud of this monstrosity. They wanted it to be an indestructible repository of their knowledge.
Really interesting. Nothing much here. Maybe on the other side, maybe there's something else.
Too many of my people have tried to manipulate humans to their own ends. I'm sorry some of them have been so successful.
That's a little bit ominous. Okay.
Precursor sites have often included an educational mandate aimed at humans. I'm sure you already realize these generous revelations are strategic.
Oh, there's an entire scheme right there. I think this one, we've done this one already. Oh, okay. That is intriguing and concerning at the same time. Great. I really like the kind of voicemail technology in the stones. Little notes, voice notes. Let's see the other side as well. Let's have a quick look. We're going to investigate a little bit before exiting and coming back on looking for the artifacts. Okay. More of this.
I'm afraid precursor interference is behind this. A corruption in biological programming. Technological artifacts merging with flesh to create monstrous hybrids.
Okay, that's not good.
So we all know the ancient Greeks wrote about what would later be called mythical beings. But in this reality, some of them are more than mythical.
Yeah, that we know. Because we crossed the way of a Cyclops in the past.
I shouldn't be surprised. My fellow precursors love being treated like gods. Why not create pets worthy of that reputation?
That's interesting. There is no official figures on the walls or ornaments of the place.
This recording was supposed to be about the spear of Leonidas. But you know what a spear is. Humans have been killing each other with them for over 100,000 years.
The spear.
And the staff you call the staff of Hermistus Megistus, it's essentially a staff like any other. It's a support, a potential weapon, and a symbol of power. It took precursor ambition to make such simple concepts into artifacts powerful enough to threaten 2 entire civilizations. Bravo us!
Okay, so that does legitimize the spear of Leonidas and the staff as being alien technology infused with power, and possibly the Atlantis a place where alien civilization have stored their knowledge and the necessity to either seal it or protect it, and for us to be descendant, maybe guardians of sorts for those individuals.
You have more questions?
No.
I should go.
Yes, there is much to do. Bring back the artifacts quickly. The longer we wait, the greater the risk of Atlantis being discovered.
Great, let's go do that. The voice actor of Pythagoras is amazing. The deepness of his voice and this kind of gentle gravel in the R's. Really, really nicely done. So, big question, how do I exit now? Now, yes, it did float. Okay, I don't know there was, if the cascade came out after in time or if it was in the first original design. It's part of it. Now there is no like a human temple. There will be human figures, but it's not the case here. I find this really, really interesting. Aha. Okay. Oops. Okay, where shall we go? So, let's have a look at the quests. No, okay, so we have 4 artifacts. Through Pythagoras, Kassandra learned to lock the vaults in Atlantis. She's been tasked with traveling in the Greek world, searching for the powerful artifacts that will unlock the mysterious chambers. So one in Boeotia, one in Thera, one in Lesbos, and one in Mesera. So yeah, okay, this is what we're going to do, starting with Boeotia. Let's go. Let's find out. Okay, look. And we can fast travel to our quest point. Where are we? And we're going to continue, obviously, like looking for a sweet cultist. So, okay, hold on. Why can't we just fast travel? Maybe it's because we're halfway through a bit of a session of a here we go. Let's go. It shouldn't be too difficult. I don't know, maybe. But that's good. I like it. They managed to really bring the sci-fi element with the mythological really nicely together. Yeah, I like it, and the scale of that particular set piece with what seems to be like the gate of Atlantis, or like a view on the submerged city or submerged world of Atlantis is really beautiful. Really well thought through. Yeah, we will go through collecting those artifacts and see what happens then. We also have to explore the underworld, and obviously take down a few more cultists. We have about, I don't know, another good 15? How many do we have left to find? Okay, quick counting. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18. So yeah, we're not completely there. Okay, let's go. Okay. Oh, I remember. Probably 5 seasons ago. 5 seasons. 5 episodes ago, we came across that strange structure in the woods that looked like a part of the temple, or maybe even like a part of the design of the Atlantis temple we just visited. Dark, kind of lustrous stones, enigmatic, very geometric, and we had a sense that this would obviously be serving a purpose at some point, but the place wasn't activated, so the quest line for that particular location wasn't found until now. So I bet you we will have a lot more interaction in that area, a lot more things to play with and to explore that we couldn't do before because maybe the location was passive. It had to be very good. We know where we're going. It's all good. A bit of metallic resonance.
Is that? It can't be.
So I remember there was like some kind of sigils or pictograms on the different pillars, and there was a worshipper there as well. There we go. Let's see.
Another challenger. I hope you're more resilient than the last one.
By the gods! The statue came alive!
I am no statue, child. If you cannot comprehend what stands before you, how are you to entertain me?
What are you?
The Sphinx, the guardian of truth and knowledge.
Why are you here?
The gods sent me to protect something, and I've been its guardian ever since.
I came here for another reason.
Oh, then tell me, little one, why are you here?
You protect an object of great power. I have been asked to return it to where it belongs.
A most noble of causes. Sadly, I cannot grant your request.
There's too much at stake. I won't leave without it.
The power I guard is not for the weak-willed.
I can resist.
One must risk everything in the pursuit of knowledge. If you can answer my questions wisely, you will have proven yourself worthy.
Okay.
What is large yet never grows, has roots that cannot be seen, and is taller than trees.
Oof. Oh.
A mountain.
How fascinating. Some try to hide, some try to cheat. But time will show we always will meet. Try as you might to guess my name. I promise you'll know when you I do claim.
Death.
Death.
Well done, mortal. As small as your thumb, I am light in the air. You may hear me before you see me, but trust that I'm there.
Oh. A hummingbird? I have no idea. A mosquito.
A mosquito.
A likely answer. You are an interesting one. Now, take what you have learned and touch the symbols that reflect your choices.
Mountain. That would be death, isn't it? Death. And mosquito. That's not a mosquito. That's not good. That's not good. What do you mean? A hummingbird. A fish. Oh la la la. Bon, okay, we're gonna go for spiders, but it should be a mosquito. Let's make sure. I don't want to mess this up. Water. Tree. I don't know what that is. Like some kind of bomba. That's all we can do. I mean, a hummingbird. tricky.
Huh. Like those who came before, you have failed.
So that's not good. Oh, okay, boom. So, Death, Mountain and Hummingbird. That's the way to go. Because there were no, like, I think the spider did it for us. Now, is it something we can replay? Hopefully. We're not gonna confront her. I mean, the Sphinx, like, no way I'm going to survive this. I become a lot more conservative about Kassandra's ability against holy. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We'll do a little save just before we enter the temple, just in case we mess up once again, which is another possibility. But I think Mountain, Death, and Hummingbird. Because clearly the Sphinx is not going to tell us until we kind of made a pledge, or you know, when we interacted with the artifacts. So that's something we can replay the dialogue and make the choices and carry on with the selection. There's a couple of things about.
Is that? It can't be.
There's a couple of things about night. I don't know, like some kind of astras. That are also depicted around the temple, so I'm not sure what they stand for at this point. And the last thing I find really interesting is that you are blocked from the world as well. So you have this kind of virtual gates that stops you from exiting the temple when you speak to the Sphinx. And that's almost like a reality within the reality, or like a... We're gonna save here. Okay. Gonna do this again. Okay. We're gonna fast forward the dialogue until we have the choices, okay? There we go. And then glowing red, the symbols already, so that's interesting. Okay, let's go. I think it shows the location is activated. Okay, let's go. Boom.
Another challenger.
By the gods!
Okay, so...
I came here for another reason. You protect the... There's too much...
The power I guard...
I can resist.
One must risk every... What?
So, a mountain.
A mountain.
Damn. I didn't see that coming. I don't know. Oh, I wasn't expecting a new question.
The stars.
You're a wise one. This thing all things devour. Birds, beasts, trees, flowers. Gnaws iron, bites steel, grinds hard stones to meal. Slays kings, ruins towns, and beats high mountains down.
Time.
Time.
I'm impressed. You are an interesting one. Now, take what you have learned and touch the symbols that reflect your choices.
So, okay, let's be honest, right? It's quite unlikely it's going to be mountain first of all. So... I shouldn't have... Alright, it's completely speculative at this point, okay. I made a... I'm gonna go for tree. And we're going to go for time. I have no idea, maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? Probably got this wrong again. I wasn't expecting new questions. My bad.
Huh. Like those who came before,
Okay.
you have failed.
Let's try again. Let's try again. No problem. No problem. Okay, so now we know. Do not skip dialogue. Otherwise you're gonna end up with a laser in your back sent by the Sphinx, and it's not, clearly it's not a great feeling. No problem. We're gonna take our time. Now this time, aha, I am closer. So, okay, now really going to go to the, okay, the first part we can skip. Okay, that's fine.
Another challenger. I hope you're more resilient.
By the gods!
I am no...
Okay, I'm not here to
I
entertain.
came here for...
Oh.
And then, boom. I need
You
you
protect
out.
an object of great power. I have been asked to return it to where it belongs.
A most noble of causes. Sadly, I cannot grant your request.
There's too much at stake. I won't leave without it.
The power I guard is not for the weak-willed.
I can resist.
One must risk everything in the pursuit of knowledge. If you can answer my questions wisely, you will have proven yourself worthy. What is large yet never grows, has roots that cannot be seen, and is taller than trees.
A mountain.
Okay.
How fascinating. I create my lair with earthen string, and dispatch my prey with a biting sting.
Spider.
A spider.
Good thinking, little one. What is always old and sometimes new. Never sad, sometimes blue. Never empty, but sometimes full. Never pushes, always pulls.
The moon.
The moon.
An interesting choice. You are an interesting one. Now, take what you have learned and touch the symbols that reflect your choices.
Okay, so mountain, moon, and spider. Mountain. Moon. Okay, that's the moon. Moon. And spider. Now, I only have a doubt about the mountain, so we will see. Maybe that's city, but... Okie dokie. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Yay! Wow. Wow. Wow, how strange. Riddle Me This. Awaken the myth. Quest completed. A new artifact and some XP. Wow, that was really intense. That ending. Let's have a look at the inventory to see how the artifact looks like. An ancient tablet. I remember this. Price of Sphinx and auction artifacts, yeah. Okay, and still 6. Okay, great. Let's go to the next one. What's happening here? Oof, okay, there's a few. Okay. Yeah, exactly. So to get to the Atlantis, so we need to find out what are the sub quests on this. Ah, okay. So I need to return the artifact right away. Okay, no problem. Got you. Now can I? I don't think this is the one. No, bear with me. Bear with me. Oh, let's not get lost. That's the one. Okay, so we're gonna do one after the other. So that's so cool. We're gonna meet gods and confront them now. Again, I don't think Kassandra is physically, obviously, able to get in a great deal of combat with them, but we can outsmart them. We can maybe use our wit, or a bit of persuasion, maybe, given the right option. And those kind of riddles were good. I think they were really good. All right, Dad, I found one. Look, I managed to outwit the Sphinx. Actually, she's coming for some kind of paternal validation right now. Yeah. Okay, Kassandra, let's go.
Silence is... You have more questions?
No.
I should go.
Yes, there is much to do. Bring back the artifacts quickly.
Okay, well, I found one, so I'm gonna put it here. Hold on, is it the Sphinx? Okay, there's an eye here. Oh, Medusa. Okie dokie. The Minotaur. Oh dear. And the Sphinx.
Its owner had many questions for me. You should have come along.
Acquiring contemporaneity. Acquiring a voice, that's what. I'm taking over your recordings. The humans have had enough of your pompous speeches. Call me Alicia. I am truth in its revelation, and I am calling you out. You who try to rewrite the laws of the universe. You who manipulate human progress. What do you hope to achieve? You treat humans as useful apes. How many artifacts have you created to control their minds? Do you fear their potential that much? Just look at what humans have achieved on their own. Democracy and diplomacy. A legacy of culture and art. We could share in this if you just treat them as equals. In your desperate search for immortality, you've ignored the obvious. You run endless simulations to find one in which nothing changes. It's pointless. Change will come, and not just the so-called end of the world you fear. You call yourself saviors, but tell me, Would this doomsday have appeared had you not pulled on the threads of the universe in the first place? I am taking over your retransmissions. You don't speak for all of us anymore. I am as issue as you, but I will no longer be part of your exploitation.
Those who came before, they speak to us and show us revelations. Though these words of disapproval are troubling.
The gods have argued before. Athena and Poseidon competed for Athens. I wonder if Alethea won control of this place.
Really interesting. So, confrontation between Issus and the the design of humanity behind it. That is actually, it's really clever. Really clever. Okay, so we have 3 more. What we know is one will be the Minotaur, the second will be Medusa, and the last one will be the Cyclops. Now the Cyclops, I know where it is. We confronted him before. Now I wonder what actual level he is now. It will be a little bit tricky to find out. So Lesbos. The island of Lesbos. Messara or Thera. Lesbos. I can't see at all a marker for quest, so bear with me. Unless I have to exit first, probably. Where's Lesbos? I've lost Lesbos. Okay, let's exit the. Well, this is it. We need to choose first. So, Thera, Messara or Lesbos? Thera. Messara. What? That has to be a glitch, right? The island of Lesbos. Still have champions, that's interesting. Huh. We will get there. Strish. Andros. Lesbos. All the way back, all the way here. Well, let's set ourselves to Lesbos and find out. Okay. So the closest checkpoint, or the closest fast travel option I have to go to Lesbos will be far away. Maybe here? And then we take our boat to Lesbos. Let's find out. So, for Medusa, I'm expecting... I will be surprised if there is any kind of direct battle or fight, but it's not impossible. If it's the case, I don't know. I think we are the right level to unlock this quest, but we never know. You know, if the gods are overpowered, or you know how difficult it's going to be to go into combat against them. I think the Minotaur is going to be a fight. It's by design a lot more kind of confrontative and reputationally, like his reputation is to be a defender. But Medusa is going to be about fear, and I think it's going to be about avoiding her gaze. This is quite possible. The eye on the other side, I have no idea what the eye stands for. So we will see. Now, what we want is to try to find a way to embark a boat and go straight to Lesbos from this particular area, which shouldn't be a problem apparently from what I can see here. Should be good. Yeah, the riddle I had a bit of an oversight here. I was assuming the questions would be the same, but it wasn't. So don't skip dialogue if you have provided wrong answers in the first place. You will have different questions. Good to know. Good to know. Okay. Alright everybody, good to see you again. Okay.
Let's set sail! Commander! We're back!
There we go. We got stuff to do. My good friend. Up a lot, let's go.
I think I heard that one too many times. Commander, the rowers need time to rest.
Increase speed.
So as I mentioned before, I'm skipping on the chanties, and the reason why, as much as I can, the reason why is because the chanties in Valhalla were under copyright agreement, and I had a copyright strike. I mean, not a copyright strike, a copyright notification. Sorry, because of that.
There's some debris in the water.
And that got us. That got me a little bit, you know, a little bit surprised.
Increase speed. Fast as we can.
I didn't understand. That was the first time I was streaming on Twitch. And I was Twitch heavy. Either way, it's one or the other. And yeah, I got a notification say that, you know, some of the content was infringing copyright protection, the DCMI, I believe. And I was like, okay, I don't understand because I don't have any song. I put the music off in the game. Everything is cut. You shouldn't have any kind of musical partition played throughout the gameplay, but I found out the only thing that was musical during the session was the songs my sellers were singing when they were on the drag car, when we were, you know, just exploring the world and going from one location to another. And I looked back at it, so I wasn't really sure if it was true or not. I made some research, and I found out it's actually a popular singer, I think Scandinavian singer. I'm not sure. I don't remember the name of the guy, unfortunately, who did the music for Assassin's Creed Valhalla, but also did the chanties. And I think those particular songs were protected as a result of his contribution, or you know, as part of the deal he had with Ubisoft, or I don't know. Anyways, so that was just no good for use, and I think I've had to edit out the part where those chanties were performed in the game. So even since I've never trusted a chanty ever again. Chanties make me feel a little bit anxious, so that's why we're not getting a crew to sing the heart out as we sail through the high seas of Greece. I'm glad you asked. You might think that though, I mean, chanties were, they would be probably like, you know, public domain by now. But maybe some are not. Maybe they were designed, maybe they were created for the game as well. Instead of being historical chants. Let's see, chants. Here we are, going towards Lesbos. We haven't been there yet. It's a completely new part of the map, which is really good for our exploration and our fast travel coverage. I need to do a little bit better on the side of synchronization points, so we can unlock fast travel as we return. Or decide to. Okay, and this is where we're going to dock. Eresos.
Ready the ship for docking.
The Tower of Gilos. Excellent stuff. Okay, now this is the first time we're here, so I have no idea where to go. So the Petrified Island, the land of Sapphic love. We're going to go straight to our first synchronization point, so we know that we can come back without too much struggle. People seem to be kind of friendly, I guess. Okay. What is this? Oh, it's the eye? Is it an eye? Okay. Now, I don't know which one it is, to be honest. I'm hoping to confront Medusa, but clearly we're going to confront that kind of maybe bird, or I have no idea. But again, everywhere it seems to be the recurrent motif. Yeah, wait, yeah. It will be the recurrent motif of that particular god. So maybe it's a protector god. Maybe it's a I don't know what Greek god will be a bird. I'm not so sure. If it was Egyptian, I would have a few options with maybe Horus or Ra for the eye, but in Greece? What could be an eye? That would be, I mean, the eye makes me think of a cyclops. Okay, that's my natural assumption. But if it's a bird, I'm not sure. Well, I guess we'll find out soon enough. It's gonna be obvious in a few minutes. And we'll be like, oh, of course. It's that guy. Here we go. There's quite a bit of mist in the was it northeast side of the island? Up there. There is fast travel. Just found out what's going on here. Now this said, we don't know. Because the quests book doesn't give us an indication. It does give us an indication. Okay. That is far away. That's not where we are. Hold on. Okay, let's close this. Can't close this, can we? No. Gates of the Atlantis. Okay, but you do indicate I do have a Minotaur to kick down. In order to battle the Minotaur and win the prize, Kassandra was told that she'd be the first to have 200 certain suspicious standards of pre-trials. Maybe I'm wrong, or maybe the Minotaur is for something else, although it does look very much like it. 10,000 meters away. And yet we are in Lesbos, and yet we are pretty much where we should be. So, one artifact is in Lesbos. No, I do not. Okay. Let me check again. I might have a. Yeah, that's completely that, isn't it? Yeah, no, it has to be. Okay, let's go. This is where it's gonna happen. That strange little mist. Just showing out of nowhere, hiding an entire part of the city, of the island. Okay, now the sun comes through. Nice. I like it. Just like that. Okay, now we're gonna start stepping into the mists. It's interesting with the reversion of the light. It makes it very very strange. Very I mean, this is awesome. It's very bright and very gloom. I mean, there's some kind of atmosphere that don't really match here, I find, but ooh, what's going on here? Oh, Icarus is not available. Interesting. I am condemned to the dead runes. Yeah, there's definitely something there. Looted treasure. Okay. Beautiful. Ooh. What happened here? Looks like he was struck by lightning just a minute ago. It's kind of like amber.
What happened to these trees? I shouldn't be here.
The Petrified temple. That's another. Look at this. Ooh. Time is bending. Okay, I'm going down. Whoa, so atmospheric, so good. Is he petrified? Amazing. That is really interesting. Okay. Just trying to escape. What's the story here? They're leaving. They're running away. He doesn't know what to do. This is interesting. Okay. Let's come back to the... Are you hiding? Oh no, okay, so there was somebody here. Okay. Oh. What? Okay. I guess that's okay. I didn't see it. I didn't see the snakes. Well, I'm gonna have to be more careful. Yeah, I completely missed the first snake. Caught me by surprise, and I didn't see the second one. So now let's see where about we're going to be respawned, because I don't remember saving for. Okay, that's cool. Okay, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. Okay, so let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We know where we're going now. Now let's have a look at the sun. Right, the sun is high. It's pretty. It kind of popped a little bit as we got closer to the mists. I don't know if it's gonna be the same thing here. Just don't run here. Oh, that's okay this time. Okay, so maybe there was maybe a little bit of a glitch. Okay. Going up and down into the valley. Gorge, maybe? Okay, so I'm going to do a save here. Oh, nice. I'm going to do a save. Quick save, there we go.
Let's go.
Dead rooms.
Come on.
Now we have something here. We have a special marker.
I shouldn't be here.
Oh, so good. Phobos cannot proceed. We have to do it on foot. So Phobos doesn't want to go. I like that very much. It's a good animal instinct. We didn't find anything on the left. I like that. Okay, just a quick note here. Those kind of branches, they kind of forming a bit of a gate. Like if it's some kind of forbidden passage or some kind of like obstruction, like a no-go zone. You have to go through it to access the rest of this area. It's not unusual in this kind of fantasy setting. You have some kind of stuff like this in Hogwarts Legacy as well. Occasionally you have this kind of almost foreshadowing elements of a kind of forbidden area. Okay, we're gonna have to be very careful here. I don't know where we're going. So, here we go. What do we have here? Okay, we have a dead animal. Well, those guys were trying to possibly... Are they fighting or escaping? I'm not sure, but there's something here. They are stuck in time. And I think we're gonna confront Medusa. It has to be Medusa, based on the mythos of those, you know, character turn into statue. Is it statue of salt? I think it's statue of salt, or statue of stone. Otherwise, one or the other. It's not great. Oh, enough, enough, enough. Okay, so we don't want to get beaten. Oh, okay, that's pretty good. Thank you, thank you. I like the fact it tried to reach the the loots. Let's be a little bit careful. Yeah, there's no snakes. There are quite a few of them. Like this guy over here. No, I'm not sure Miza is gonna appreciate me kicking down a snakes, but okay. And that should be the limit of this. It does create a bit of a maze. Oh, this is so atmospheric, I love it. Oh, look at this. Wow. So cool. I have a snake over there. Missed that. Oh, okay, we're good. Alright. Just want to avoid any kind of bad surprise. Now this said, there might be a bit of a, I'm looking, maybe there's something will happen here. Oh, beside this. Thank you very much. I'm looking for a kind of arena where the confrontation with the goddess would happen. They are really, really hidden. You can't see them. Yeah, okay. Let's see if... Can I do a little save here? Yeah, cool. Okay. We can continue semi-confidently with our exploration of the area. This is... Oh. I think this is one of my favorite set pieces so far. Really interesting. Okay, we're going up. Mind the snakes. They're all leaving the temple also. Ooh, this is so ominous. Like those kind of tortures, kind of like dead woods with like really kind of knotted branches. Like almost in agony towards the sky. It's kind of a... yeah, really and those floating ashes as well, really interesting. Okay. Okay, let's go. Can I do something here? Stay away in the temple. Yeah, she doesn't really climb very well this kind of surfaces. Okay. Let's see. Maybe on the side. This umber as well, the... Ooh. I'm really taken by it. So cool. Can I climb this? Kassandra, surely you can climb a tree, right? Ah, come on. Okay. Ooh, my camera is not standing still. Wow. Where to go? What to do? clearly I can't access the temple, but you have a form of like, I don't know, does this have any use? Ah, this is so good. Okay, so maybe we have to access it from below. Maybe there's an access. I mean, assuming that this is where we need to go. Obviously, it's. I mean, that would make sense, right? But we need to find a different way to access it. So, have a look. Again, I don't think she will climb this. Oh, okay. You have this kind of slightly like animal kind of a guttural sound that comes and goes occasionally. Like if there was some kind of predator in the area. Again, interesting choices. You hear this, right? How can we access this? Not so sure. Okay, that's the way in. But I can't really access that second platform from here, but no, it's too high. Okay, that's fine. Gotta keep doing a little round for now and try to investigate what is around this thing. That's good. I like the fact it's a difficult point of access. It's interesting. And again, the choice of architecture is so so different from anything else you will see in the game. It's a very strong contrast of. Be careful with the snakes. That looks like a door we could use. Do you think that's the presence of loot is a good indicator? No. Oh, that looks heavy, right? That's a lot of rock here. Okay, well, that's a good option. Again, not sure if we can climb any of this, although that looks like a narrow up, isn't it? Ooh, that was a good call, isn't it? No, we can't do that. Okay, we're gonna carry on. There is some kind of door. Maybe we can get unlocked at some point. We're looking for an access. Maybe a tree. This is amazing, wow. A really beautiful design. The Petrified Temple. Hard to tell, huh? Well, we'll keep looking. There will be an entry somewhere. Just have to be mindful of all the snakes. Oh, again we're back here. Okay, yeah, got you. We went left. Okay, let's explore a little bit more then, because maybe we missed a. That's interesting as well. I'm really curious about this piece. Stuck behind the branches as well, that's really clever. I saw you. Okay, I did kill it already. Okay, good. Where are you? Okay. Whoa. Huh. It's like it's in a wet area, so apparently I can't really. Okay, let's avoid this guy altogether. And we're back to the main entrance. Okay. Did you come back? No, para avoid it. Well, it's a bit of a conundrum really, because I'm not sure. I'm not really sure where to go. Maybe I'm missing something here. There must be some kind of way in, I mean, clearly. This could be, maybe it's that. This could be. Aha! Ha ha ha! Okay, we're doing this. No, no. No, no, you can climb. You're gonna do this. Come on, Kassandra. You're gonna climb up. Okay. This is basically a puzzle. Okay. Kassandra, easy. You can do it. has to be this. Unless I can reach this structure over there, which can also be a good option. Is there a way to reach this spot here? Oh, this big tree. Maybe this big tree is something we can climb on. She's struggling. You don't want to climb today, okay. Okay, so I can break the statues. Wow, I'm a little bit confused. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, how to access this. Again, you could climb on branches, but apparently you can't climb on those particular trees. Okay. Ooh. Okay, you should be able to climb this. This Dutch camera effect, this kind of there's something there, right? 83 meters in. Let me check the map. The Petrified Temple. Fast travel. What do you mean? That's the first time we find a point of entry that is not... Okay. Bon. Back here. So fast travel in that particular location was... I didn't activate anything about that particular space. What am I missing? What am I missing? I should be able to climb the second, at least the second step on that. Ooh. I mean, okay. It has to be, okay, let's come back to this. We were brought back here. Facing, oh, you know what, I got an idea. I don't think I can meditate really enough. Okay, I am feeling a bit lost and confused. In this beautiful scenery, I do not know where to go. It's, I mean, the foreshadowing is incredible. I mean, this is spooky. But you know, I have no idea how I can approach this. And now those little freaking reptiles are this life, so. Oh. They're avoiding the place, they're running away. Running away. Okay, let's have a look here then. Maybe there's a form of underground tunnel that can lead towards the temple or something, you know. I don't know. But this is definitely where the action takes place. There's no doubt about it. Dead ruins, okay, but still. Beautiful, beautiful design. Doesn't really answer a question. So many, I don't know. I'm really curious to know what's going on because you can't access that location. So, do we need to? Is there a contract around it? Is there a? Because it feels like that will be. 176. 1, 2. What do you mean? Icarus. Yeah, definitely. That's where we're going. The entry. Although the heroes frozen in stone were captured running in every direction, the eyes all focused in one point, her, the Medusa, leave to unslaves any would dare meet her gaze. Bon. We might do a little bit of a look around. Shall we try to approach it on different type of maybe heights or a vintage point? Maybe we can have a bit more of an understanding on how to approach this. I like the fact it does feel like a lair. You feel hunted. You have this presence around you. You can't see her, but you feel almost the guttural sound of a predator around you, slightly growling, slightly like alert. You feel there's movement. Broken tree. Okay, that's interesting. I wonder if you approach it from the other side. Hey Karos, can you tell me, can you be brave and tell me what's up? No. Ooh. Really interesting. Okay, found something. How do I approach this? There should be the door on the other side, but I really doubt there is a... But we need is kind of break into the walls. Everyone here? I think that's the area where we were before. Couldn't get in. You can't get in because of branches. The rest is pretty high. Ooh. Yeah, you can't really dive in, unfortunately. You can't climb on those walls as well, so... I don't know. I don't know. I might have to do a little bit of research here because I'm a little bit confused. A little bit confused about how to approach this. And where's the bridge in that particular, you know, where's the access? Aha! Well, well, well. Maybe we're going to have an answer. Where's the cavern? Okay. Where are we gonna go? This is it, that's the way in. I bet you it's the way in. Okay, stop. We had the... Where's the tavern? Where's the... Okay. Oh, that's not good. Okay, that's where we're going. Okay, literally. Oh, okay, now I've got... So we're talking about foreshadowing, right? Look at this blood. What's the story here? Let's have a look.
This man didn't drown. He was stabbed to death here on shore. A bloody trail. Someone was dragged towards the cliffs.
46. I might be a little bit out of my depth, but... Let's see.
This looks like the place. Looks like the followers of Ares.
I'm a bit low in XP for 46, but we might get lucky. Yeah, got you. Ooh. I'm gonna be probably respawn near the temple. The F46 is gonna be a tough one. I think I need to level through there on experience, otherwise it's gonna be a little bit of a drag. I'm not sure we're going to survive that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to find a nice little spot and I will summarize what we've done today. I will do a little bit of research on how to approach the investigation in the temple, how to approach that particular place, and
Looks like the followers of Ares.
yeah, so let's wait a little bit. Let's not get into too much trouble. Okay, let's come back and reset on the okay, we're gonna wait here for a minute. We're going to reset the quest to the access to the Gates of Atlantis, and yeah, that will be it. The Minotaur, the Frost. I think it's gonna be one of those. I think it's part of it. Because we saw his pictogram on the floor of the you know, the Atlantis kind of like pillars. So we saw the description of a Minotaur, but I don't know if we have to do it first and then do the others or not, because here Lesbos is number 2. Maybe it's better to do Lesbos after and start with the Minotaur. I don't know. I will do some research and make my mind about this. Okay, cool. So let's try to summarize a bit what we've done today before we close the session. So we managed to reconnect with our biological father. What we know is that he's 150 years old, and the scepter that he carries with him give him this incredibly long lifespan and ability to live in this temple that is the gate to the Atlantis. We know that the Insu have been conflicted about some of their approaches towards humans, and they have created some monster made of metal and flesh. Maybe they are the gods we are currently looking at. I think that's what they is. It's kind of, you know, mythological beings. We have been given the mission and the kind of task to collect 4 artifacts. So that's the one we are currently looking at, and we have confronted the Sphinx via a series of questions and kind of riddles. We lost a couple of times until we managed to get the right thing and find the right answers and unlock and collect that particular item. We came back to the gate of the Atlantis and kind of put down one of those pillars that will seal the gate. In between all of this, we came back to modern time with our proxy or real life or kind of real-time avatar looking for the gate of the Atlantis and finding that they are all locked and they are all been completed. And yeah, this is kind of where we are. So at this moment, the mythological narrative is interweaving Kassandra's story. She is confronted and she is facing gods in the flesh, unlike previously where, for example, you could have a representation of Athena in the, you know, the proxy avatar of a elder woman in the plaza, etc. Those hints were a little bit more subtle. Now we saw a Sphinx that was a mythological beast. We kind of interacted with them, and it's the first true paranormal, ultra kind of I would say the first encounter beyond the realm of the ordinary. Although magic is here, we can feel it. We have this the spear of Leonidas, etc. But this is the first big encounters, mythological encounter in the game. We learn about Icarus, who is also the companion of our biological father, and we know that he had for mission to find us in the first place. So now the connection between Kassandra and Origo has been explained. They do have a backstory. He had a mission as well, and I think this is a really nice touch. Actually, kind of legitimize their relationship a lot better. Not that you would have questioned it in the first place, but it's nice that he has, the bird also has had a mission to achieve and a quest of his own. And yeah, we found this strange temple in Lesbos to try to approach it, try to find what happened, and we saw those petrified statues of soldiers trying to run away in every direction, and that is the myth of Medusa. We established that that could be our temple, like stuck in time and petrifaction, but we haven't quite find the access to that particular location yet. So this is kind of where we are. I am really pleased right now to further that quest with Kassandra's father. I think this is one of the rewarding familial elements of a story after what we've been with Leonidas and Mirin. Keeping in mind that we kind of know the outcome of that family branch, I'm really happy to imagine a form of closure with this quest and a little bit more proximity between Kassandra and her father moving forward as well. I'm hoping this is what will happen. Whew. Okay, that was half of a summary. Great, thank you so much for watching. Thank you very much for joining me on that stream. I hope you had a good time and you enjoyed the game as much as I did. And yes, I will see you next time very soon for a new episode of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. And as always, I wish you all happy gaming. Bye bye.